It's Chet and Robin from Chet and Robin's Sea Lake Journeys.
Sea Lake Journeys!
Woohoo! Welcome to our very first live stream.
So if you're watching this, you're probably alive too.
I'm not sure if we'll have anyone watch our live stream, but that's okay. We are a new channel. We only have a very few subscribers.
And we did keep it a secret. In fact, we didn't even know we was going to do it till about 5 minutes ago. It's kind of a test thing. We want to test to see if live is a little more crazy than recorded. So far, I have to say yes.
So we are going to be talking about our upcoming cruise on
The Caribbean Princess.
Is that what we're going on?
Yes, we're going to Caribbean Princess. It's a 2-week, 14-day cruise.
Woo!
We're going to do the East and the West Caribbean.
He remembers which ships we go on. I remember going on them. I just don't remember the name. But he knows all about the tonnage and the amount of passengers it'll hold, and the amount of staff it has, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, it's 115,000 gross tons. Woo-hoo! And it's 951 feet long. How about that? It's a big old ship.
Wow. So I remember there has been times where Chet has booked a cruise for us, and I asked him where we were going, and he said,
uh-oh, I don't know. I'll have to call the lady back and ask her.
he didn't even know where we were going. He just simply booked a cruise because he wanted to go somewhere.
It was a really good deal, too. It was like a 5-day cruise for $179. I mean, this was years ago, but I was like, wow, that's a great deal.
Oh, by the way, since we are live and no one's joined us yet, this is baby Enzo. Say hi, baby Enzo. He is part Chihuahua, part miniature border collie, and this is Ringo right here. He is Merle Chihuahua.
Chocolate Merle Chihuahua, 100%. Can't say it on live TV.
So if we're doing a video and you hear toenails clicking and growling and whining and crying, it's the two of these guys playing back there on their playtime bed, I guess it's called.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so back to our cruise. Tell what are we going to tell us about our cruise? We're going on the Caribbean Princess.
Well, ironically, I know it's Eastern and Western Caribbean, but I don't know the itinerary.
Well, I do know that we are going to hopefully see some monkeys. That I do remember.
One of the places is supposed to have monkeys. I think it's Roatan, maybe.
No, it's not
No,
Roatan.
not Roatan.
No, Belize. Belize is one of
Belize,
the
yes,
places.
it's the Belize Zoo.
Yes.
Yes, we're going to go to Belize Zoo.
Yes.
Hmm. And Cozumel's on there too. I know that.
So we're talking about a cruise that we're going on that we don't even know where we're going.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. We're going to get on the ship. And when you get on the ship, the great thing about a cruise vacation, you know what the great things about cruise vacations are?
What do you think the great things about a cruise vacation
It's
are?
simple. You don't have to drive anymore.
Oh my gosh.
You ever been on those vacations where you drive and drive and drive?
So yes, because of COVID and they shut down all the cruising, I told him I need a vacation. So we decided we would drive up to
North Carolina.
North Carolina. And we planned a little week's vacation. We went to the Biltmore Castle. We did some train ride.
Yeah, and some national parks up there,
Yep.
state parks.
And it was so stressful. Let me tell you what, because first we had to drive from here all the way to North Carolina. And let me tell you what, if you've never driven in the mountains in North Carolina, it is scary. We got on some roads that I was like, I don't know where we are.
This far from Florida to North Carolina map takes 1 day. This far in the state of North Carolina takes 1 day.
So that was a very stressful vacation. But
Yes.
we needed to go somewhere. We hadn't been on a cruise since December of
2019.
2019. So the whole year of 2020 and 2021.
Yes, I mean, we just kept thinking about our last cruise was on the Island Princess, and we had a suite. We actually had a suite on that
It
one.
was
The only
so
time
nice.
we've ever had a full suite.
So I know that sometimes you can't afford a suite every time. But let me tell you what, when that deal comes up and you get that offer for that suite, take it, do it.
Yeah. It was really nice. And on Princess, it counted as 2 cruises because cruises add up and your loyalty moves up. You go from, blue to red to gold to platinum to elite. So instead of just counting as 1 cruise, it counted as 2 because we were in a suite.
How about that? I
Big
don't.
deal.
He keeps up with that kind of stuff, not me.
That's one of those things. Did you know?
I
Did you
just-
know?
That's one of the things. Did you know? So we have gone on 2 cruises since cruising has opened back up again.
Yes, we have.
went on November. We went on the
Emerald Princess.
Emerald Princess. We've been on the Emerald Princess before.
Nope.
No.
That was our first time.
See, I never get it right. And then in December, we went on the Sky Princess for New Year's Eve. We had an awesome time. But the funny thing was, we haven't cruised in so long. We forgot how to cruise.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
and that sounds insane. If you've been on a cruise before, you said, how can you forget how to cruise? Especially since we're platinum on Carnival and we're platinum on Princess both. So we got many, 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 many cruises under our belt. Totally forgot which way's starboard, which way's port. What do we do? Where we go? It was really bizarre.
Yeah, it was really interesting to get our quote unquote sea legs to turn about which way. When you come off the elevator, you turn right, and our room was right there. Well, we'd get off a different elevator and turn right, and we should have turned left because it's facing a different direction.
We were just lost.
We got all wankered up.
And normally we pretty much are very comfortable with the layout of a ship.
Mm-hmm.
You go, Lido deck is usually above you, Piazza is usually below us. Let me tell you, we could not get it right. We were so lost.
Now, on Carnival ships, the ships can be very different. So you might know the Carnival Elation really good and then get on the Carnival Dream and be lost. But most Princess ships, regardless of their size, are very similar, have very similar layouts. And so it's easier to get more familiar on the Princess ships. And yeah, we were still lost. We were walking around like it was our first time on a whole different thing.
I'll tell you another thing, that in December when we went on a cruise. Okay, so I am a great packer when it comes to cruising. First of all, we love formal night because he wore a uniform for his whole career. So we love dressing up in what we like to dress up in, not a military uniform, not a work uniform.
Mechanic uniform.
And so usually I start off with, okay, what am I going to wear on formal nights? And then my next thing is, what are we going to wear for regular dinners? Are we going to go to a specialty dining where we need to dress up a little bit more? And then what excursions are we going to go on so that we know what kind of, footwear to take and what kind of clothes to take for whatever kind of adventure we're doing. And then, of course, bathing suits. And then what are we just going to lounge around in and wear, right? So we hadn't been on a cruise in almost 2 years. So the first cruise we took was only a little 4-day cruise, and we really took it just to kind of learn the protocols with the COVID test, and I had to be able to have a test to go back to work when I got home. So that was kind of like just a trial run. So we really didn't worry about taking anything. There was no formal nights on a 4-day cruise anyway.
We figured it'd help us be less lost on our upcoming 11-day cruise a few weeks later.
Right. So a few weeks later, when we're on the 11-day cruise, I have packed him. He's good to go. He's got suits. He's got tuxedos. He's got dinner wear for the dining room for the evening. He's got clothes to get off the ship. He's got bathing suits. He's got clothes to wear during the day when we're doing nothing. Now, me, on the other hand, and remember, I packed everything. I have formal wear.
Mm-hmm.
I have something to wear every night in the dining room because typically I like to wear dresses and that kind of thing. And I have bathing suits.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a pair of pajamas. That's it. I have no clue why I did not pack clothes for me. So I ended up having to buy a couple of t-shirts for myself.
Wore a couple of mine.
I wore a couple. Okay, so this one day
Put a belt on as a dress.
One day I wore a pair of his shorts and one of his t-shirts, and it looked like a dress on me, so I was looking good to go. And then I had some really cute pajamas. They're from Victoria's Secrets. They're long pants and long sleeve. I told her, this is, I'm wearing my pajamas today. It's either that or I'm going to go in my birthday suit.
Ironically, she got a lot of compliments on those pajamas.
It was so
oh, that's
funny.
really neat. Where'd you get
Because
that at?
I'm wearing my pajamas and I walk past the girls in the spa and they're like, that's a cute outfit. You should have some black heels on. I said, you think this is a cute outfit? They're like, yeah. I said, do you think that the little ribbon down the sides is a little too risque for a woman my age? They're like, oh no, you look fabulous. I said, don't tell anybody, these are pajamas. They're like, no, are they really pajamas? I'm like, yes, they're really pajamas. I wore my pajamas all day that day. I got a lot of compliments.
Oh boy. So we have this neat layout. Like here's a Caribbean Princess. Now you can find this online as well. Okay, you go to Princess, you go into the ships, hit Caribbean Princess, and you can see the whole floor plan for this thing. So that's how I pick our rooms.
Yeah, so we used to just let the, whoever was booking our cruise for us, we would let them pick our room for us. Well, we've had some rooms where it was like, oh my gosh.
This was back in 2004, 2005 when we were beginning.
First, and we were young, so it was okay. One room we had was underneath the nightclub. So it was like you heard the nightclub until the nightclub didn't play anymore at 2:30 in the morning.
Now, granted, we were younger, so we didn't get back to the room until 2 anyway. So we had a half hour to complain.
Then we had one year where we thought, oh, this is a great room. It's right underneath the Lido deck.
Yeah, this will be great.
This would be great. It would be a quick trip to the Lido deck. Okay, and that's true. It was.
It was.
Until midnight. And they're cleaning the Lido deck. And they're sliding chairs.
Scrape, clunk, scrape. And then they start all over again at 5:30 or 6 a.m., putting them up for the next morning. Scrape, clunk, scrape, clunk.
And then we had another room that was directly over some kind of engine. I don't really know what kind of engine it was. It was in the bottom of the boat.
It was the engines, yes.
And it was great to sleep. You got this nice little rocking you to sleep all night, right?
Some people complain about that droning and the vibration, but let me tell you what.
We slept like babies.
Yes, we did.
But the bad part was trying to put your mascara on the next day.
I look like Alice Cooper, man.
That did not work out too good. And then another time they gave us, this is before we were handicapped, they gave us a handicap room. And I went to the customer service desk and I said, listen, we have no problem with the room, but I guarantee you there's someone on the ship that needs this room and it's not us. We
don't know how we got a handicap room. We did not need a handicap room. Trust me. Let the handicap rooms go to the handicapped people, because if they've got scooters or wheelchairs or crutches, stuff like that, you need that little bit extra room. You need to be, the doors are wider to get the wheelchair in, first of all, and you got handlebars and stuff in the showers, and it's just a roll-in shower, so you can roll up there and get on it. People with mobility issues need those rooms.
Yes.
We did not need that room, and our conscience was like, we got to get out of this room and give it to somebody who needs it.
And now we do need a handicap room.
Yeah.
Now, Chet's in he's sitting in a wheelchair right now. We do need a handicap room right now. And handicap rooms, they do have larger doorways to get in the room. And of course, the bathroom is more. A lot of ships have a step up into the bathroom.
Yes.
And with one leg, how are you going to step up? But we have been in a non-handicapped room one time, and
we tried it just to see. Yeah. I ended up taking a shower in the spa
every day
and just using the bathroom when I was out and about, because they got handicapped bathrooms out there and you had to go to them. And then when I get to the room, I'd have to stand up, squeeze the wheelchair in, roll it in, pass it to her. She'd roll it in, turn around, open it back up. I would hop in on a leg, turn around, and get into it.
It was horrible.
Scary.
Horrible. So our tip to people that do not have a handicap room. We know the room is bigger. We know that, it is just bigger. It is bigger. But there is somebody on that ship that really needs that space. So that's just our thing.
But anyway, so this cruise ship, this Caribbean Princess, has got like 5 swimming pools on it. My goal is to swim in each and every
Okay,
one
so
of
we were just on the Sky Princess, and they had a pool up by the adult only area.
Yep.
You didn't have to pay to be in the sanctuary to use that pool. Then there was two pools out
Two
on
main
the main
pools,
deck,
two main pools for everybody. Yep.
and then there was the Wakeview
Wakeview
pool,
pool,
which was
yep.
on the very back of the ship, and
Yep.
it's awesome.
Yep.
And was there another pool? on that ship
Yes.
too?
Yes, there's another one right up above. Let's see, where is it? Where is it? Oh no, not on this ship. There ain't.
Oh, there was 4 pools
There's
on that ship.
I don't know if you count the Enclave, if that's a pool. Do you count
Yeah,
the
no,
Enclave?
I don't count the Enclave.
Okay. No, that's all it is. But there's an extra pool on the Caribbean Princess.
Oh.
Caribbean Princess has all those rooms, but it has one more. It's called Morgan's Pool. It's up right under Skywalker's.
Wow. Okay, so that's kind of cool. I can't wait for that.
And it's right beside, look at there, a hot tub and a kiddie pool. And there's a bar right there. Ba, 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 ba. How about that?
Well, we're sitting on 16 minutes, and no one joined us.
No one joined. Well, it's because no one knew.
No one knew.
We
That's
didn't know
true.
either. So
And
we surprised ourselves.
To be honest, currently we have 15
Yes.
subscribers.
15 subscribers.
Woohoo to our 15 people that have subscribed to us. You go, you rock. Now go out there and tell all your friends that they need to subscribe to us too.
Let's try to get up to 1.6 million by Monday. How about that?
He's always saying that he wants 1.6 million viewers. I don't know what we would do with 1.6 million viewers,
That's a
but
good
we
number.
would like a little bit more than 15.
Yeah. And if each viewer sends us $1, we'll be in good shape.
Yep. So anyway, if there's anything that you'd like for us to talk about, we'd be more than glad to talk about it. Watch our videos. We have a few out there. And
We do have the handicap rooms on several ships.
yes.
Some princess ships, some carnival ships as well. We haven't done all of them, which is, we regret not doing them. We had no idea we was going to do a YouTube channel until, I don't know, a couple of days ago. We decided, and we kicked it around, but now we're doing it. So we will do it on the ship coming up on our next one, the Caribbean Princess. We'll make sure we get that one. And then in December, we'll be back on the Sky Princess. So we'll make sure we get the room in that one, which we didn't do this time.
Well,
and then the following year, we're going to Alaska on Majestic Princess, and we'll definitely do that one too.
So I think that we have handicap videos about handicap rooms for the Carnival Magic, the Regal Princess, the Sky Princess,
the Island Princess,
the Island Princess. There's another Carnival ship I think we have a handicap room for too. I can't remember. We've not been handicapped for many years. We've only been handicapped for
5 years.
5 years.
And 2 years.
And 2 years of that was COVID.
Yeah.
So, but we are going to videotape the rooms that we're in. There was one room, and I think, forgive me if I'm wrong, but I think it was the Carnival Magic video we have, that room is large enough for a Hoyer lift.
Yes.
So if you have a Hoyer lift need, that room is more than large enough for a Hoyer lift.
That's cabin 11202. I still remember the number because we booked that room 3 different sailings.
Yes.
And it was great. If you got to have that Hoyer lift, or if you got a mobility scooter, that's the room for you. Now it costs a little extra because it is a spa, Cloud9 spa room. But the great thing for that is you get to go into the spa for
the therapy spas.
Yeah.
Which
floss therapy pool and all
once
that.
again, if you have
No extra
issues,
charge.
right, with mobility, the therapy spas hot tubs are fabulous for that. The other thing I want to say is, forgive me because I don't really know the actual rules, but just because you have a handicap room that's larger doesn't mean that you get to have more people in that room.
No, in fact, sometimes you can have a maximum of 2 and sometimes a maximum of 3.
Right.
I haven't seen any handicap rooms that had 4 people.
So, just don't think that just because you have a handicap room, you can put the whole family, extended family in the cabin with you. So anyway, that's our tips. The boys are sleepy. They want to go to bed. So we'll talk to you again. And we've got some videos coming out tonight and tomorrow.
Yes, we do.
So,
and they're good ones too.
I'll forget what they're about.
It's things that you need to know. I forget. I got the title of it right. It's called Did You Know?
One of them is
Did You Know? Did you
Yes.
know? You got to watch out. It's good.
And I don't remember the name of the other one.
The other one is
But
like
that's
our intro thing. It's 1 minute of what we're about on this channel. If you haven't figured it out from this live one, go back and watch that 1 minute video. It'll tell you.
So anyway, don't forget to subscribe. We would love to have you part of our channel. We would love to hear your thoughts and suggestions. And we are going to be posting. We do several cruises a year, so we're going to post cruises. We won't post on the ship because sometimes the internet's not that great, but we will make videos while we're on the ship to post when we get home.
Sure will.
And the boys say good night.
Have fun.
Your stream will stop immediately. Good night.